So guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be discussing part 2 of my video. It's going to be about intermittent fasting and how I lost 100 pounds. So guys, in the beginning of my journey, what I actually did, I start eating at a certain time and cutting off what I eat at a certain time, and I try to stay in the boundaries of a certain diet, more natural foods than processed foods. So I will start eating in the morning at 11 a.m. and I will stop eating by 7 around 7 8 o'clock, and I will give my time about 2 hours before I go to bed. And why I gave myself 2 hours to go to bed? Because that food has to work itself into the body and settle and process. If you go to sleep right after eating, that's the fastest way to gain weight, because while you're sleeping, that food is attaching to your body, and that's how we get weight gain. So I did this for roughly about 2 years. It's early morning, so you're gonna hear the birds. So I did this for about 2 years, and it actually worked, and the weight started to come off and it started to shed. Also, with this type of diet, you have to do some movement. So if you're not able to get up and do physical exercise like everyone else, you can always do water bottles and move your arms. You can do stretches, turn your body, whatever exercise is best for you. And we have to listen to our bodies. And in the first video, in part 1, I had mentioned that I rather to eat my calories than to drink my calories. And the reason for me saying that is whenever I eat, and I said this in part 1, I feel full. I feel full and more satisfied. Whenever I drink my calories, it only lasts for a certain time, probably an hour or 2 hours, and then you're hungry again. And not only that too, whenever you're juicing, fruits carry a lot of sugar. Okay, it carries a lot of sugar, but it's natural sugar. But you can also gain weight from fruits. Okay, so I eat my fruits and I feel fuller instead of drinking my fruits. And not only that too, the pulp and everything in the fruits is going to keep you regular. Fruits and vegetables are natural diuretic, and when I say natural diuretic, that means that it's going to have you go into the bathroom to urinate a lot. So you're going to be passing a lot of fluids out of your body, which is going to help you with your weight loss too, because a lot of our weight loss is fluid and also fats. But you're going to be burning a lot of the fluids through your fruits and vegetables. Okay, you have to stay focused. You have to make it a lifestyle. With me, I'm making this a lifestyle. Some people won't. Some people have different diets that they go on and what works for them. For me, this works for me. So I've done so many diets before and they haven't worked. But with this one, it actually worked. And why I say it works is because this is something that I can live with for the rest of my life. I wake, I eat, I sleep, and I go about my day, and this is something normal for me now, because 1, I get to eat the foods that I like, 2, I'm eating more nutritious food, and 3, I'm staying away from the junk food. Whenever you eat the junk food, they're all empty calories, and when I say empty calories, they don't really have any nutrients. There's a lot of processing, there's a lot of artificial flavors, there's a lot of calories that is empty, that is going to cause weight gain on your body. So it's nothing nutritious. If you read the back of these labels, on your junk food packages, you'll see words that you can't even pronounce, a lot of ingredients that is not healthy. So I try to stay away from those type of foods. When it comes to the fast food, the same thing. They put all sort of chemicals in these food, have you coming back all the time. I'm not going to call the name of some of these restaurants, but after eating those kind of foods, you're gonna you're gonna see the weight gain. When you stop eating the unhealthy way and you start doing intermittent fasting, what it does for me is it starts making the body become healthy, because it's like you're fasting your body to eat at a certain time. So you're going to go hungry. You're going to go into a hunger mode. And when you're hungry, you're going to enjoy your food better. But what's good about the hunger mode is that your body is resetting itself. So what the body does is, if you have a lot of illnesses going on inside your body, your fruits, your vegetables, the starvation of the system, of your body system, okay, is going to start flushing out a lot of these impurities, and you're going to start feeling better. Myself, for example, I used to walk with 2 canes, a 4-prong cane and a regular cane, and now I just walk with a 4-prong cane if I have to go to the store. When I'm going walking, I can walk without my cane. I can swing my weights, I can exercise. I can do all that stuff, because during this time of my intermittent fasting, my body has been resetting. And at first I didn't know it. I just got up and just noticed that a lot of things was changing for me. My body was feeling different, and it's just a whole new game, and you're gonna feel different. So the intermittent fasting is really good, and that's what works for me. Now, other people who does their different type of diet, the surgery or the injection, it's up to you guys, to each his own. I'm not gonna be telling you what to do, and vice versa. You do what's best for you, because you have people out there that is unable to do what I do, or they're unable to do what another person do. For me, I could not do surgery. I have too many allergies going on with my body, and that's my biggest fear, going in surgery and not being able to wake up, or not being able to function, or not being able to live my life, so I have to be very careful on my choice when it comes to my lifestyle of my weight loss. Okay guys, so I have to change and come inside the sunroom, because outside all the birds seem to love me, okay? This is Georgia, and they be chirping early morning, and that was like at 6:15 this morning. I got up early to go water my herbs outside. And yes, they are up that early. I guess it's their way of saying good morning. But I wanted to just continue on what I was saying before I leave you guys. This journey is not something that is easy. It's something that is very challenging. It's something that is very hard. Well, to me it is. And you just have to stay focused. You have to talk to yourself a lot when it comes to motivation, because hey, guess what? Your biggest motivator, I should say, I'm sorry, at the end of the day, and no one can motivate you more than yourself. Tell yourself that you can do this. Speak your affirmations. Speak whatever you need in this life. You have to speak it into existence in order for manifestation to take place. And that is no joke, guys. When it comes to weight loss, you have to be strict. with yourself. You have to learn to say no to a lot of stuff. You have to learn a lot of substitution, how to tweak things, and you have to look at the positive side of it. Because hey, if you look at it like, okay, it's not going to work for me, then it's not going to work for me, because you're already telling yourself that this is not going to be the best choice for you. You're already speaking negativity over yourself and over your life. You have to speak positivity in order to see changes, in order to see results coming your way. You know, we are all humans. We will fall off the wagon sometimes, because I do, but you have to get back up. You have to brush yourself off and get back up and get back into that mood, because if you keep living unhealthy, it is just gonna make you get worse and worse. You know, give yourself and your body a time to reset. You know, we want to live longer, we want to see our grandchildren, we want to do things, you know, and the best way to do that is to choose a healthier lifestyle. You know, health is wealth, and there's no cap in that. Okay, so thank you for listening to me, and I enjoy you guys. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Be blessed. God is good all the time. All the time, my God is good. Peace.